Today, we're talking about something truly mind-bending. We're looking at the architects that are actually inside our own brains and how we're learning to activate our brain's newest cells. This could honestly unlock a whole new chapter for cognitive health.
All right, let's just jump right in with the big one. A question you've probably asked yourself. Can we, as adults, really grow new brain cells? For the longest time, science said absolutely not. But wow, has that answer changed?
So the answer is a resounding yes, we can. It's a real process called neurogenesis. But here's where it gets really interesting. That discovery just opens up an even crazier question. What if these brand new, shiny brain cells are born, but they never actually turn on? What if they're just silent?
And that idea, right there, brings us to what researchers are now calling the unswitched light bulb problem. It's this huge blind spot we've had in understanding how the brain can repair itself.
You see, for years, the entire conversation was basically a numbers game. The only question that mattered was, how many new cells can we possibly grow? But the thinking is totally shifting now. The question isn't about quantity anymore. The real question, the one that changes everything, is, are these new cells actually working? Are they plugging themselves into the existing network?
And this is what scientists are calling the silent neuron problem. It's this idea that you can have a brain that's creating all these fresh new neurons, but they're basically useless. Why? Because they haven't integrated. They haven't made the connections they need to actually talk to the rest of the brain.
This quote from the research just nails it perfectly. It's like going through all the trouble of installing a brand new, high-tech light bulb, but then you forget to install the light switch. You have all this incredible potential for light, but you're still just sitting there in the dark. So, what we need, obviously, is a switch.
And this is the amazing part. Scientists have actually found one. I'm talking about a technology that acts like a literal light switch for individual brain cells. It's called optogenetics, and yeah, it sounds like it's straight out of a sci-fi movie, but it's very, very real. Basically, it's a way to use super targeted beams of light to turn specific neurons on or off with unbelievable precision. So how in the world does this work? Well, it's kind of a three-step process. First, scientists tag only the brand new neurons they want to study with a special kind of protein. Step 2, they genetically engineer that protein so it responds to light. And then, for step 3, they just shine a tiny, precise beam of light and literally flip that neuron from off to on, just like flicking a switch.
Okay, so now that they have this incredible tool, this light switch, researchers have designed what they're calling the awakening experiment. The whole point is to finally see what these so-called silent neurons can really do once you wake them up.
And the goal here is super clear. It's all about connecting the dots, bridging that gap between simply growing a new cell and seeing a real, measurable change in behavior. I mean, can flipping these little switches at just the right time actually make someone better at memory tasks?
And they've got this really elegant 4-step roadmap to find out. It starts with that selective tagging of only the newest neurons. Then, they use optogenetics to activate them, flip the switch right when a memory task is happening. While all this is going on, they're tracking behavior to see if there's any improvement. And finally, they map the brain's circuits to see how waking up just a few new cells changes the whole conversation in the network.
So what does this all actually mean for us, for the future? Well, if this works the way they think it will, it could completely rewrite the rulebook on brain health. We're talking about rewiring the future.
This is a huge shift in thinking. For so long, we focused on things that help us grow more brain cells, right? Like exercise, diet. But this research suggests the future isn't just about growth. It's about developing therapies that help those new cells integrate to actually plug in and become a functioning part of the team. And if they can figure that out, the potential is just staggering. We are talking about a brand new frontier for treating some of the most devastating conditions out there. Alzheimer's, severe depression, traumatic brain injuries, all conditions where the brain's fundamental wiring has been compromised.
I think this quote really captures the whole spirit of it. The goal isn't just to patch up damage anymore. It's about actively, intelligently rebuilding. It's about becoming the architects of our own cognitive health, rewiring our brains not just to get back to baseline, but to build a better, more resilient future.
This incredible insight and all the amazing research that makes it possible is brought to you by the Varia One platform.
If you believe in protecting not just lives, but minds, hit that like button and subscribe for more breakthroughs. Dive deeper into the research and explore more on the Varia One platform. See you there.